everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Constance the Reader. I don't know how well you can see me. This vlog is really supposed to start off with the shelf in the back. I assume you can probably see the top of my head. I have a tiny mic now. I'm so excited about that. I feel like a real vlogger. I was really like hating the way my videos would sound when I would do a room tour. I realized I probably should have had a little microphone. It is what it is. We're here now. We have a little microphone. I'm feeling fancy and cool. I have tried to film a vlog several times for like a week and a half. I haven't liked anything I've done. I've tried to do reading vlogs. I've tried to do this. I've tried to do that. So many little things are kind of different in my house now that like filming a reading vlog isn't quite the same with where I'm sitting. It's a mess. But I'm determined to stop being so hard on myself right now because I have some time off coming up and I really want to do a reading vlog. But I wanted to start it off with showing you my shelf, and I wanted to show you guys me editing a video because I did film earlier. I will be the first to say, I don't know about you, but I know about me, and I like to watch my videos. I like the way I sound. I find myself very funny, so I do watch my videos. So I'm putting that like part where I'm editing a video where the camera's like over my shoulder and you're kind of seeing it. It's like a time lapse for you, but mostly for me because I like seeing that, and I like seeing that in videos. I think it's so cool. So that's what's going to be happening today, as long as power doesn't go out. That was the other reason why the vlogs didn't go very well, because the power went out twice. I was filming them because we had really bad storms in Virginia. Getting tired of that. I'm tired of summer. I'm ready for winter. What can I say? But with that being said, I finally got these in today. There's another reason why I kind of put off filming this, because obviously if I'm going to be filling the bottom part, the shit's going to fall all over the place, so I need to have the acrylic bookends. So my goal is to hopefully have all of this kind of the same in terms of height. But every time I come in here and I look at the shelf, I don't know what I want to do. When it comes to my shelves and how I display stuff, it's not based on anything other than keeping the series together. So Platinum End and Death Note are together. Obviously the spines aren't the same, but they're by the same creator. Smoke and Parade and Dead Man Wonderland, they're made by the same people, but they're not the same story, right? I could, go as far as to put things together based off of like, oh, I'm going to put all the Viz together. I'm going to put all the Yen Press together. I don't know if I like that. So, I also don't necessarily like to like match the colors of the spines, because manga could be all different colors. Like obviously I have a lot of white here, but then I have like black and red. I have gray and white. Like Akame ga Kill is so pretty, obviously. But like, so for example, I just knew that this shelf had to be all Akame ga Kill because it is one of my favorite, period. Top 5. If not the number 1. I'm not gonna lie. And then up there, it's mostly like romance. That was kind of these two on the top, if you can see them. This one at the very top is mostly based off of height. That's really it. They're all the same height, so I wanted them at the very top. These are kind of based off of, okay, the wholesome kind of romance, but you can see Imakoi and My Love Mix-Up, After Hours, and I can't remember what that one is at the end, don't match everything as far as height there. I'm going to rearrange some stuff. But this, I would like it to mostly match in terms of height. And I don't know, maybe genre, who knows? Now, when you have the acrylic stands, these are pretty thick at the bottom, so it's always going to make some stand up more. So Fate Zero would technically be the same height as Dororo, but because of the acrylic stand, it makes it higher. So I just have to find a way to make that work. But that's where I'm at right now. It is, 7 o'clock? It's 8 o'clock at night. I want to spend about no more than an hour figuring this out. I need to finish editing a video that I want to post, that I want to schedule to be posted on Monday. And then I need to sit down on the sofa, watch a movie with my dog, take an edible, and fall asleep. Unfortunately, I have to go to work tomorrow. I hate that for me. But yeah, those are my plans. So if I can get this all wrapped up by 10 o'clock, That's best case scenario. Take the edible at 9:30 to really get me in the, you know, right place, to then take my pre-nap or to take my nap on the sofa that leads into me sleeping in the bed at like midnight, 1 o'clock, when my husband comes downstairs from playing video games. So without further ado, no more rambling. Let's get into figuring out the shelf. All right, I'm sorry. I've ditched the tiny microphone so I can hold the tripod. And I know I'm not gonna do a good job, but it's okay. All right, so this is what we've got so far. And I don't know. So here's the thing. I just ordered more volumes. So I've ordered like 16 to 19, I think it is, of Jujutsu Kaisen on Right Stuff Anime. Y'all will see that in a video. I also ordered more Yu Yu Hakusho. So now I'm thinking, as far as this is concerned, it looks okay. I mean, it doesn't look good, but I mean, obviously I need to keep some room in the middle for the things that I just bought. I also got some other things recently, so yeah, that's gonna also come into play. So I don't know. Basically, moving the Yu Yu Hakusho and the Jujutsu Kaisen gave me more room over here. This little dark corner that I've actually cleaned up a bit. As you can see, Lord, it's so bad in terms of like the extra stacking that I have, but all those in the corner are way too tall. So like I said, they're not going to match the height of what's going on here. They'd be more suited up there, but there's no room up there. So there's that. So while we're here, I'm already probably gonna have to move some stuff around up here at some point. I already have the 5th volume of In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. I just got the 4th volume of Shonen Note. I read the 1st volume of Game Between the Suits, so that has to go back there, but something has got to change on this top shelf. So, oh yeah, and Whisper Me a Love Song Volume 7 comes out soon, or at least this year. I do want to collect all of Witch Hat Atelier, so something's going to be different on the top here at some point. So I do want to give myself some space. Like, some things are going to change, period. I don't know if I'll ever continue collecting Wotakoi, but we'll see. Anyway, with that being said, we've got some of the taller volumes on that edge. Yeah. All of the other ones here are short, like those there. Like, basically from My Happy Marriage to the left, you can see like the height difference. Like once you get to Imakoi, it's different. So anyway, then we'll see. Like, I actually have also been thinking about moving Call of the Night, since that's still coming out. Maybe I could move that from Blue Exorcist and, I don't know, keep a bunch of series there that are, maybe try to find some that are blue and white so they match. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really have like a rhyme or reason for why I pick them and why I put them together. It really would just based on space, but I don't know. I'm going to keep doing a little bit more. I'm going to get on my ladder and move some stuff around, which I won't film, but I'll come back and I'll show you guys what I've gotten so far. I still have time. It's only been like 10 minutes. So I'm going to be playing Boogie Snack's new video in the background, so you guys don't have to hear that. And I will show you guys what I'm working with. Hopefully I'll be done by 8:30 with this. So let's go. All right, we're back. It's 8:24. All right, so this is what I've got so far, and this is where I'm going to stop. So I think I mentioned, I already forgot, I have some stuff ordered from the Right Stuff birthday sale. So I got some more volumes of Yu Yu Hakusho. I have some more volumes of Jujutsu Kaisen coming. I also ordered more volumes of Dead Mount Death Play, only 2 extra volumes. I have Tista Volume 2. I'm going to have Yashiman Volume 2. So I'm just going to stop here. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to stop here for now because I know that I'm going to have some things to fill in when I get this package, probably Monday. And I've got some other stuff that I'm going to be buying. Figured out that Dororo and Demons of the Shadow Realm are really short. I thought it was just the acrylic stand, but they're just shorter volumes. So I'm going to find a different place for them. The other thing I did was, maybe we can show this. It's going to be shaky. So I kind of changed that shelf there so you can kind of see how I moved The Summer You Were There over so Imakoi and the other ones could just kind of be on the end. I don't know, I need to go through what I have and see what other volumes I want to buy, but honestly, for the series that like are ongoing, like Prince Freya, I need to read volume 1 and see if I like it. Like that just needs to be something I do. I won't have every single volume of Yu Yu Hakusho after this package I'm getting in the mail. I think volume 8 and 10 was out of stock, something like that. So I'm missing like a few. I hope to have those in the month of July. We'll see. But this is what we're working with for now. I'm going to leave it like this because I think it works. I think. And I don't know if you can kind of tell, but I have these volumes that are mostly white on either side on the like the higher part, and I put the darker ones kind of in the middle, or the ones that have more color. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, I don't think, if I get lucky one day and I can get volumes of Magi, that'll be really awesome. Really hard to find most of the volumes of Magi right now. So I think I just want to assume that I will only have one and leave it like that and try to read it online. I got the Viz app for like $1, so I should probably read it online, but it's fine. We're moving on. It's time to finish editing the video that will be scheduled to post on Monday. So let's go. Hello, hi, we're back. It's Monday the 3rd, and it's time to dive into the reading vlog. So, got my setup right. I'm not going to be annoyed with it like I have been several times before this. We're back to the original, and I have a lot of stuff going on. So, yeah. So, I started First Comes Like by Alicia Rai last night. I got to volume 3. This is a book I own and have owned for a while, and I'm trying really hard to pick things out of what I own in the living room because I just have not been doing that. Technically, this is an audiobook on Hoopla, so who knows, I might switch back and forth, but so far I'm liking it. Like, I know that I need to read what I own. Like, it's getting disgusting how I'm not doing that. Okay, so the first 3 manga up on the roster today is Platinum End Volume 2, One Piece Volume 47, and Call of the Night Volume 12. This just recently released. I've been doing a good job keeping up with it, so I figure I'll just slide it in there. It's technically, I don't know if you can tell, but it's technically a bit thinner than these other 2. So yes, now what the phone and everything is standing on is another stack of manga that I talked about wanting to read in my TBR video for July. But the one that I most recently pulled out is Orient Volume 1. Now, the reason why I pulled this out is because I have the first 5 volumes, right? That was a card I pulled of read the first 5 volumes in a series that you haven't read before. That's manga. And I just ordered 5 more on the Right Stuff birthday sale. So I figure what better time than now to start the first volume and read the first 5 since I've got 5 more coming. Let's hope to God I like Orient, because I do what I always do. Other than that, I have to read the book for the book club, which I don't know, that might be slow going because it's nonfiction. I started reading it last night, but I was pretty tired. It was a little wordy, you know, a little bit descriptive. So I just have to like get in the mindset of like, okay, we're fixing to be listening to something. Sorry about my dog. Y'all know he's about to make some noise. I don't know if I showed you guys this yet. Look at how cute the stickers are on my Kindle. She's just so cute. And I have so many things I need to read on here that are NetGalley. So I need to get back into reading The Traitor by Ava Glass. So what I'm going to be doing first is I'm going to read a few more chapters of First Comes Like. Also, don't know what's going to be happening here. Like, basically, we've got our main character, Gia. She is an influencer. She has been communicating with this guy named Dev, I believe. And he's like very famous actor in India, in Bollywood movies, and he's in America now. She thought that she was corresponding with him. It doesn't seem like that. So who is she talking to? I'm not sure. But so far, I'm liking it. But yes, I'm going to read. Let's see. So I'm on page 37. My goal as I sit here is to get to... So I want to get to page 100. Let's see what chapter that'll set me at. So chapter 8 is what I'm going to try to get to. I don't even know what time it is. I'm watching Party Down South in the background. It's been so long since I've watched Party Down South. I'm sorry. I had to do it. I saw it on Pluto TV, and I love reality TV. That's just who I am. I have no shame about it. There's nothing to be ashamed about, okay? We've had some great reality TV shows in my lifetime, okay? We should all consume it. But I'm going to try not to get distracted. Like I said, I don't know what time it is. I could just easily check it on my iPad, so let's do that now. It is 1:30. Okay, I want to check back in. I might do a little time lapse for y'all, but I'm gonna check back in an hour from now. I'm gonna put a timer on my phone. I'm gonna make sure that I read nonstop for an hour. I might even go so far as to pause this and not get distracted, but for an hour, I will be reading a little bit of this book, and I need to read a volume. So I think I'll start with this first. And I'll see you guys back in a minute. I'm also sitting with my cute dog here, which you can't see just trying. He's just so sweepy. He's such a sweepy baby. Oh my God, little precious. My dog is so cute. Okay, I'll insert a picture. His name is Beatty. That's short for Balthazar. He is my little angel. But it's just so hard because he's so sweet. Noisy, obviously, too. But yeah, I got my blanket on, I'm feeling comfy, and we're about to get into the reading, okay? Yes, we are, aren't we, little boy? Let's go. I'm back. Okay, so it did take me a little bit longer than an hour. That's okay. Platinum End Volume 2, good. Things have already heated up. Honestly, they were popping off in the first volume, let's be honest. This one, it's now becoming that much more strategic. So the way that this story starts is that a young guy, our main character, Midai, is about to take his life. He is stopped by an angel. I don't know if it's this one in particular. I can't remember now. But he's stopped by an angel who's like, I can't let you die. I'm going to make everything great and you're going to be happy. But there's a little bit more to it than that. There is a contest where it's like 13 contestants, I think, are all chosen by angels, and they fight to the death for who will become God. And the way that the first volume ended, someone has already been killed, and somebody who is also a contestant is kind of shown himself to be like that dude. But he's kind of evil. He's kind of a shithead. And obviously the whole point is you want to be God, so you have to kill everybody. So in this one, he's calling out everybody who has not been exposed as being a contestant. And it's just like this fucking mind fuck of what's going on. The way it ends is interesting. There might be an alliance forming, so that's really cool. I don't know where this is going, but I like it. I did get to the chapter that I wanted with First Comes Like, and honestly, I like this already. Okay, this is the first time I've ever read anything by this author. I didn't know that they had another series. Books with Bonnie told me that in a comment when I posted this on Instagram, so thanks, Bonnie. With that being said, and I mean, obviously the shit's right on the back, but I clearly wasn't paying attention now that I sit here and look at it. Anyway, I'm liking this so much. I already like it. This seems like a much... I mean, this is like a 400-page romance, which, you know, usually those tend to be a little bit shorter, but the thing I feel like I'm going to end up having this be in the kind that I like, you know what I'm saying? Because I think we're going to get kind of deep in this book. We already did get kind of deep. We've been following her. She's an influencer. We've been following Dev. He is an actor. He's in America taking care of his niece. His brother died not too long ago, and he's trying to like break out into the American market. Gia goes to a industry party for the show that Dex is in, and she's like, I'm going to meet him for the first time because apparently they've been corresponding this whole time. But unfortunately, it ends up being a catfish, and I'm at the part where they find out what's actually been going on. So now everybody knows who was really talking to who, and she's upset for good reason, but I'm so excited because it does seem like something good is going to happen. He's got a lot of trauma from his family. I think we're going to find out a little bit more about Gia, and so far I'm just liking it. So I'm putting these down for now. I'm going to put down, so I'm putting First Comes Like down for now. I do kind of want to read more. So we'll see. We'll see if I end up reading another 100 pages, because I do want to try to have a better pace this month. Like, I've done a good job, but I've kind of sucked on physical, like, books that I own. All right, so now I'm going to pick up... Actually, I think I want to pick up Call of the Night before I pick up One Piece. And I will try and read something on my Kindle. So I'm going to read more of The Traitor by Ava Glass. And I'm going to read Call of the Night. My husband is bringing home Wingstop, so I can't wait for that. I'm going to try to watch a scary movie. So I need to wrap this all up before it gets too late, because I know how I get, and I've done a really good job. I haven't gotten too caught up in the show, and I haven't watched TikTok. That's a big deal. That is a huge deal for moi. And this little guy's been sleeping. Oh my God, he's so cute. He's so little sleepy boy. Oh, my little baby. Look how cute he is. Oh my God, he's such an old man. Well, that being said, let's get back into reading and hanging out with the baby, with the old man baby. I'll see you soon. Hello again. So I read another chapter of First Comes Like. I still really like it. So I honestly, like I said earlier, I think I'm going to try to read like another 100 pages. Since it is 400 pages long, I think I kind of want to get a little bit further ahead. It'll keep me on track. Okay. So I finished Call of the Night. I really like how the creator is really open about the fact that like this is, so in the back you'll see like an afterword. Kotoyama is very like open about the fact that they're kind of making things up as they go, not in a bad way, but more like the story is evolving as it's actually being created and written. So this is really interesting. We've got the introduction of these two new characters. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So we've established who the main enemy is so far, and it's Kiku. I'm excited for where this goes. So at this point, I don't even know how long this series is going to be, since it's just kind of like being created and things are switching up as they go. I finally read Mashal Volume 2. So funny, many moments that are hilarious. So I went ahead and grabbed the third volume because I do want to read that. I started Volume 4 of Hell's Paradise, still very good. But like the update is, you know, I pulled those volumes of Hunter x Hunter, 19 and 20. And then I went to go look at my Goodreads because I picked it up and I was like, fuck man, was I on the ant arc when I put this down? I was not. I wasn't even done with Greed Island, y'all. So I went back and looked at Goodreads and I stopped at volume 16. Why did I think 19? I have no idea. So I pulled 16 and 17 out, put it to the side. I'm further behind than I thought, which is very upsetting. But what can you do? That's what happens. And then I realized I had an input when I read the first 2 volumes of Free Ren. What the hell? Because I went to pull volume 3 and I was like, have I read volume 3? I don't think I've read volume 3. No, I hadn't, but I also hadn't updated Goodreads. So I have to get now in the habit of flipping the volume that I need to read next. Clearly, because I'm losing track of stuff and I'm not updating Goodreads like I'm supposed to. So that's on me. So my husband and I ate dinner. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I was really excited to eat Wingstop, and Wingstop is closed on the 3rd of July. What the fuck? Is anything even closed on July 4th like that? They close early, but they don't close it that early. So I'm a little sad because I really wanted Wingstop, but whatever. You can't always get what you want. So we ate. I've continued to read. I watched a little bit of TV. Now I'm going to feed my dog, and I don't know. I'm going to work out. We'll see if I check back in with y'all. If I read again, I will. I am going to try really hard to remember to check in with you guys before I go to sleep. Although once I finish my workout, I will be taking an edible because I've read a lot today. So, I mean, I think I deserve a treat. Am I right? So we'll see. I might be doing an edible, you know, why the fuck not? Had me a little crisp Sprite Zero because I love Sprite so much. And yeah, just fall asleep on the damn sofa with my dog watching the extended version of The Hobbit. That is a perfect night if you ask me. So we'll see. We'll see. The saddest part about this is that finding out that I had the wrong volumes for Hunter x Hunter. I was like, okay, I'm gonna put these 2 away. But then I went and pulled like 5 more. So again, the pile never gets lower, it just constantly gets higher. So if anything, before I take the edible, after I work out, I've read 3 volumes today. If I finish Hell's Paradise, I should commit to reading, oh God, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but 4 more. So I can have a total of 8. This isn't to try to get my numbers up so I can reach my reading goal. It's mostly just like, I have to read what I put beside me or else I feel like I didn't do anything. And the pile keeps getting bigger. So I need to just read a ton tonight, see how I feel tomorrow. But if I don't, I know I'm gonna get a reading slump. And that's been happening where I kind of go a few days without reading. So the plan is feed the dog, work out, read a little bit more, check in with you, then I'll take an edible. How about that? I'm gonna take an edible after I've read, after I've worked out, after I fed my dog. And that way I don't even have to worry because then I can just fall asleep. Because that's what edibles do for me. I just want them to make me fall asleep. I don't have a problem sleeping. I just like deep sleep. It feels amazing. So no more rambling. Let's go. It is 8 o'clock now. Hopefully by the time I check back in with y'all, it's like 10:30. I think that's a pretty good time to get some stuff done. So without further ado, let's finish the rest of the night up. Hey everybody. All right. So it is July 4th. It's Tuesday. I didn't end up letting you guys know how everything went last night because I didn't go to bed until late, but at that point, like, I was knocked the fuck out. Okay. It was a good edible. It was a caramel one. So I finished Hell's Paradise Volume 4. Very good. Story is getting much deeper. Found out that technically by reading Volume 4, I am ahead of my husband who just watched episode 8 of Hell's Paradise. So I'm actually still doing good. It sounds like, and I don't know, I need to do research, but it sounds like Hell's Paradise is going to be 2 seasons, possibly. I don't know how long the series is for season 1. But I've already surpassed what he watched in episode 8. What I ended up getting into was I got 50% of the way through The Traitor by Ava Glass, getting really, really good. Someone has been murdered, which is crazy. I didn't end up picking First Comes Like up again after I last filled you guys in. I read another chapter, so I'm at chapter 9 now. I do plan on getting to like page 200, which is, let's see what chapter. Chapter 14 is 207. So the hope is that I get to page 207 later today, but it is like noon now. I slept in a little, which was really great, but I'm going to be eating really quick and I'm going to cut the grass. It rained last night, but I can still, like, it's really sunny in Virginia right now. I know it's going to be humid because I think the last time I checked the weather app, it's 86, but it feels like 92. So we're going to count me cutting my grass as a workout today because I'm fixing to sweat off some calories. But yeah, I will fill you guys in once I get back in. I've showered and everything and we're settled and we're ready to just, me and Biddy, sit down on the sofa, him take a nap and me read. So again, the goal is to read some more of First Comes Like. I want to finish The Traitor. I'm going to be listening to an audiobook when I get outside. I just don't know what yet. I don't know if I want to choose something from Audible that I downloaded or if I want to choose something from Hoopla that I still have, that hasn't been returned yet. And whatever I get into as far as manga, what else do I need to do today? I don't really need to do anything because I'm off, but yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty good productive day. I'm getting back into playing Animal Crossing, which has been fun. I'm trying to get on there every day and trying to figure out some other games I want to play because I do want to start playing games again. But yeah, so it's eating time. I'll check back in with y'all and we'll just see what's going on. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I had filmed a video previously, so I might do another, let you guys see me edit a video because, once again, I love the way those look. That's just me. But yeah, now it's time to eat, cut the grass, and I will see you guys again. Hello everybody, welcome back. It's Wednesday. Obviously I didn't get back to you guys last night, but you saw me edit the video, which I posted this morning. So yesterday, what ended up happening was, as I mentioned, I cut the grass. It was really fucking hot outside. I got some work done, but I ended up taking a nap, falling asleep. I read this and didn't film it. I watched some movies. It was just a lovely day. It was a lovely day yesterday. Wonderful. But I didn't end up filming myself read anything, so I apologize. But I got 50% of the way through First Comes Like, so I'm really happy about that. But I don't think I ended up reading anything else. I think I might have read a little bit more of The Traitor. I read a little bit more of Misfortune Cookie, but it was really mostly focused on First Comes Like. So happy for myself for that. But that does mean I seriously need to read the manga, period. That just needs to happen. So I do want to get back into this. I want to at least get to, I don't know, let's say, okay, so we already know that we're looking at essentially like 400 pages here. I'm at 207 now. I want to get to, I'm on chapter 14. If I get to chapter 20, what page will I be on? All right, I'm gonna try to get to chapter 20. That will take me to 298. And I'm not picking this up right now, but I will be reading like 100 pages or whatever today, hopefully. I would like to finish The Traitor today. I'm moving very quickly through it. It's a mystery thriller, so with those you can kind of go really quickly. I want to finish The Traitor and I want to get to, I don't know, like 30% of the way to Misfortune Cookie, but I do need to read manga. So what's on the roster today is I want to read The Geek X Hitman for sure. I absolutely need to read One Piece. I need to read volume 47 Thriller Bark Arc, and I want to read, see, I don't have to read Orient right now if I don't want to. Okay. So these for sure. What else did I pull out, y'all? Okay, so these are things I want to read. The first things I said, I have to read them. These are the things I want to read today. I really want to read Ghost Reaper Girl Volume 2. I would like to read Orient Volume 1, but we'll see. I'd like to read Mashal Volume 3 and Hunter x Hunter. So let's, sorry, I have so many books right here. Okay, so this to the side, 48 and 49 of One Piece, I'm going to put to the side because we'll see if I get to those today. But I know that I really should just finish the Thriller Bark arc now. I do want to read In the Clear Moonlit Dusk. I'm not going to make any promises on these three. No Guns Life, Pluto, and Dead Demons, Dead Destruction. So these three will still remain over here, but I don't think I'm going to pick them up. So then comes the regular books, which I have continued to say I will be reading. But you know what? I've been so productive during this reading vlog. I think I really just need to fucking do it. So I'm going to start, finally, Yours Insatiably by Evita Weiss. This is a monster romance. I've been saying I want to read this. I haven't picked it up. I have been saying that I want to read Loaded, Disarming History of the Second Amendment. I did actually read this, and I got to page 33, but I need to start it all over again. And at the very least, I need to read 50 pages today. At least 50 pages in this book. Period. I'm tired of putting this shit off. And then I also pulled Savage Appetite's True Stories of Women, Crime, and Obsession by Rachel Monroe. I think I did start this a little bit, but not by much. It's not even a long book. It's like less than 200 pages. So I don't know why I keep putting, I wasn't in the mood for nonfiction, but okay, it's actually 250 pages, but that's fine. I need to read at least 50 pages of this book. And I was going to read this, but I think I'm going to save this till Summerween because the prompt is like a book with red and black on the cover. And this is kind of within the theme of like Halloween-ish, you know, it's vampires, it's supernatural. I thought that this was a different book. I don't remember what I thought this one was. Blue Moon, maybe? I think I thought this was Blue Moon. This one is actually about the arsonist that's killing vampires. But as I sit here, I'm like, did I read this last time? I've not been keeping up with the reread of Laurel K. Hamilton, the Anita Blake series. It's just been all over the place. That's my fault. But we'll see. So I'm probably going to put this off for now. I'm going to put it all the way over there. But yes, what I'm going to be reading right now, the first thing I'm going to be reading is The Geek X Hitman. And I'm going to start One Piece. I have the things that I want to read, and I have my regular books. I just got some great news. Some of my favorite horror movies are on HBO Max. The Descent 2. I love that. I love that movie. I will be playing that in the background. I just can't help myself. I love it. And I'll be right back. Eventually, I'm going to film myself reading, but I don't really want to go there right now. So I will see you again. I promise I will have things read. Now, I might take a break and play Animal Crossing because I've been trying to get back into playing that. So we'll see. But I'll see you guys again. Okay, so I just finished this volume and I am really messed up. I'm gonna try not to cry when I talk about this. One Piece is fantastic, okay? I will be the first one to say, like, I was like, no, I don't think I'll watch One Piece. You know, it just seems so long. I made the compromise to read it, and I'm so glad I did, even though I have cried so many times reading this manga, okay? Let me tell you something. Okay. What the fuck? I just found out about Brooke. Y'all don't understand. I am broken. I am broken on the I'm not going to talk about it because I will cry. Like, I just spent probably 5 minutes sobbing so hard that I couldn't breathe. So we're not going to talk about it. What I am going to say is I'm going to finish the next 2 volumes of Thriller Bark. That's what I am saying. Yeah, that absolutely fucking ruined me. So I'm gonna talk about the Geek X Hitman first. Oh my god. Okay. Was this like the second time I've cried on a vlog? Both times, too much. So the Geek X Hitman is really funny, and after that, so I'm after reading One Piece, I'm gonna have to read something that makes me laugh because like I just feel sick to my stomach. This was very funny. I've laughed out loud while I've been reading it, so I want to immediately pick up the second volume, which I'm not going to pick it up right this second, but I will be reading it this month because, one, I need to do better about continuing on with series that I own, so I don't just have a bunch of stuff that like I haven't totally read yet. This is super duper funny. So basically the main character, Marco, he is from Italy. He was this really like awesome fucking hitman, and one day he was on a hit and he went to go try to kill the dude, but the guy had a figure of this anime character, and as soon as he saw the figure he was like, I'm obsessed. Isn't it like that? So he said, you know what, I'm fixing to let you live, dude. And he stopped taking hits from then on out. He moved to Japan and became an otaku, and that's like where it starts off. And this Italian like hit squad is like, we gotta get him back dead or alive. They sent another woman named Vivian, who's also a hitman, and she also really likes anime and manga, specifically BL, so I already like her. Is it Vivian or Viviana? I can't remember her name is Vivienne or Viviana. Either way, it starts with a V, so I'm right there. She's into BL, so I immediately like her. She's like, oh shit, you know, I really like this dude. I don't know if I can kill him. And because she hasn't killed him yet, another person has been dispatched from Italy. And it's just been a very, very cute ride. And at the end of this one leads us into the second volume, which is going to a Comic-Con to show a manga that Marco and company have created. So that's all I'll say. It's very funny. I do like this. I will be reading the second volume and like trying to keep track of it for volume 3. Again, this has ruined me emotionally. I don't even know what the fuck is about to happen. I hope this is the last thing that makes me cry in this arc because it's a bit too much. What I will be reading next to give me some time after that sadness. Oh man, I need to read something that's funny. I'm gonna read Mashal. I'm gonna read Mashal volume 3. Okay, I have Mashal here. I'm either gonna read Mashal or Ghost Reaper Girl, but I need something that's gonna make me laugh because there is a chance that I will cry again just thinking about what I just read. So I mean, you can hear it in my voice, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, gotta wipe the eyes. All right, so I need a break. I actually think I'm gonna take a break, like, and just watch a movie really, not watch a movie, but like, I think I'm gonna take a break and just kind of watch the movie a little bit. We'll see. All right. I'm glad I caught that. I'm glad I decided to, I'm glad I decided to do the freaking time lapse when I was reading the end of that. I did not expect to read that and like be crying, but I'm so glad I caught that. I will remember that forever. So yeah, here we go. I need a break. I'll be back. Hopefully I will have read a little bit more. We'll see, but pray for my emotions, pray for my heart, my soul, and my mind because it's a lot. Okay. Hi. Okay, so it is 11 o'clock at night and I've had dinner. I finally got Wingstop. My husband brought Wingstop. I'm so happy. I did my workout and this is what I finished. So I finished Mashal as a palette cleanser for One Piece because obviously, like I said, I was broken. I watched The Descent 2, great. Watched The Crazies. Pretty much all my favorite horror movies are on HBO Max. I'm also watching Your Next again. This is like the third time I've watched it already. So, Mashal Volume 3, hilarious. I've laughed out loud. I've done what I said I was gonna do, kind of. I read another 50 or so pages and First Comes Like. Still really enjoying it. Things are happening in a way that I'm like, okay, like I'm happy. There's only been one thing that hasn't been revealed so far. That's what I'm wondering will be the thing that's like gonna be the third act issue, right? But I'm liking the fact that it is this long because there's a problem, we kind of have a solution for it. There's a problem, we kind of have a solution for it. At the end of the day, I want Gia and Dev to be together. It's romance. The likelihood of them not getting together at the end is very unlikely. But I am telling you, I want them to be together at the end of this because it's so good. With that being said, I unfortunately have to go back to work tomorrow, so I'm going to be putting this down, even though I really don't want to. I genuinely want to continue reading this because it is so good. But I'm going to give myself a break. I'm going to pace myself. And I know, why would I do this? Before I go to bed, I am going to read a little bit more of the next volume of One Piece. Because like I said, there's only 3 volumes for Thriller Bark. So I'm like, I want to get as far into this as I can. I've been like carrying these around with me at work recently, and weirdly I haven't read anything on my breaks. This is very common for me. It's because it's so hot outside, okay? Virginia right now, it is so humid that it's absolutely unbearable to be even like casually sitting in my car. I can't find any place to park that has shade, okay? And that's already a problem. And I wear all black for work. It's horrifying, okay? The shirt for work is made out of a really shitty material that just traps the heat. I'm wearing pants. I should really switch to shorts, but you know, that's what the job wants. So I'm just like constantly uncomfortable when I'm at work. And this is probably why I've been so productive recently, because I felt so comfortable. Oh, it's been amazing. I also got my Right Stuff order. I was gonna unbox that for you guys and show it to you, but I don't know, I'll just save it for the haul video. I'm probably gonna make another purchase from Right Stuff this month. So I'm probably gonna do 2 hauls. At this point, I've bought everything that I wanted to buy that came out on July 4th already. So I still have to wait for everything that releases on the 11th, 18th, and I think the 27th of July. So I could definitely have 2 haul videos this month. I mean, good God. Or should I do 1 giant haul? So this will come out before that. So if you guys watch this and you make it to the end, let me know what you think. Should I do 2 separate haul videos or 1 large haul video? I don't know what the people want. So yeah, I'm gonna read this last volume, make it as far as I possibly can. I have a little bit of energy, so I should be able to make it a little ways through, have Your Next in the background, and probably fall asleep on the sofa before I eventually make my way to the bedroom to have the like official sleep for the night. So yes, thank you so much for watching my vlog. This is the last day I will be doing it because on the 7th I'm gonna start Summerween and I'm gonna vlog that so that I don't like keep this to be like a super long fucking vlog. So thank you for watching this. I really appreciate it. I hope you liked it. Thank you. Thank you so much. If you like the video, please like the video. If you like and subscribe to the notification bell. Follow me on other social media. It's down in the description down below. And thank you so much for watching. Have a good day. Goodbye.